In this tutorial, we'll look at how to open up a multi-level dropdown or submenu on the left side in Bootstrap 5. Okay, so I have a simple example here. I just have a nav bar with a dropdown. I've copied all of this from their examples in their documentation, which I recommend doing because there's so many classes here. You're not going to remember all of them and how all the HTML is structured. It's usually quite messy here in the nav bar, especially once you start working with these drop-down menus. What it looks like right now is we have a drop-down and it's going to be a list. Right, so we're going to have a list here. This is the outer list, and we have basically 3 items in here: submenu, another action, and something else here. Right, so those are 3 nav items, and then the first nav item, I made that a drop down. So those are some additional classes here. So you're going to get a submenu, I should say. So that's going to be another list, right? So in this first one, we have another list. And if I click on that, it opens up here. Now what we want is not that it opens at the bottom here, but we want it to open, let's say, on the left side. So what you can do, you have to go to the nav item that actually holds that menu, which is this one in this case. And I can give it a class of drop start to put it on the left side, right? So now also automatically this icon thingy points to the left and it actually opens up to the left. If I want to put it on the other side, on the right side, I can make it drop end. And now it's going to point to the right side, but for me, that's not really what I want because it's already aligned to the right. So it's going to overflow here. So I'm going to undo that. All right, so this is what you get. Now, pay attention to mobile because now when it's on mobile, it's still going to point to the left, which is maybe not what you want. So what you can do is on mobile, you can just write a quick media query here, media max width 576 pixels. I'm picking 576 here because I'm expanding this nav bar at the small breakpoint, which corresponds to 576 in Bootstrap. Right, so we're going to write some custom CSS here. So it's important that you have mastered CSS itself and also JavaScript, by the way, before you start working with Bootstrap, because Bootstrap is just an abstraction on top of them. So I have courses on them. Definitely check them out if you want to take those skills to an advanced professional level. So what you can do with this icon is actually before pseudo element. And what you can do with it is, well, it's an element. So you can use transform. You can scale them bigger or smaller, or you can move them, but you can also rotate them. So here I'm going to rotate them by negative 90 degrees, but only on mobile, right? So now you can see on mobile, it's pointing downwards, right? But it's going to be pointing to the left still on wider viewports.
By the way, if this was helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you could like and subscribe. Also, check out my courses on CSS and JavaScript if you want to take those skills to an advanced level. Because in there, we will build some beautiful real-world projects from scratch so you can see how everything fits together and really master CSS or JavaScript. And I will also release other courses soon like React and Node.js. So if you want to be notified, then make sure you are subscribed to the email newsletter. You can find the link in the description. Thanks for watching and I hope to see you soon.